Okay, guys. So we got a quick, just praise update, and it's a good one. So as we know, yesterday, well, when it first happened, they had to break. They broke three of her ribs, and the ribs had actually punctured her lungs. And the last report we actually have was that, from yesterday, anyways, was that her lungs was basically kind of healing itself. But we all know, man. Once once God brings good news, man, the enemy comes to steal that joy away. Um, it was crazy, so I decided this morning to go and spend some time with RJ very quickly, just to make sure I get out of here for an hour or two or whatever it was. And right while I'm with RJ, they call me and they tell me they had to have a procedure for her. They actually said that they were doing the lumbar puncture to find out about the meningitis, as I told you guys. And also, they actually said they had to do a second procedure, that they actually had to put some sort of breathing contraption in her chest for her lungs. Why do you say? Because they said that the last exam that they did, they actually saw the air this time. Remember how they said before last night they didn't see the air? They said they saw it and it was growing big. That was their wording for that it was growing big. So I told RJ I was sorry, and he understood completely, guys. Just so you know, RJ is 100% up here. He gets and he knows exactly what's going on. Um, he doesn't know how bad mommy is doing, or feels that mommy's doing bad. Is that he knows something's going on and mommy ain't right, because he's been on a few of these ventures with us at times. Thank God that he protected him from seeing this. He slept through the whole thing because we brought him to the hospital. We didn't know how big this was, and the God protected him through the whole thing. Um, they called me, anyways. They call me and they tell me it's the hole is big, and I told RJ I'm sorry, and I'll come back later on tonight. I had to bribe him with Chili's, and y'all know how much he loves Chili's. For those of you who don't know, RJ loves Chili's, and it's basically because they have video games there. So um, on the way back, I had already had an appointment to drop my car off, for some repairs. I dropped the car off. They're giving me the ride back to the hospital because it's on the way. I get to the hospital and realize I left my phone in the car. So I apologize to everybody that didn't see that. Just I wasn't answering the texts or phone calls. I had a lot of missed phone calls, guys. You guys are so supportive. I love our community. You guys are amazing. I had a lot of phone calls, but I ended up leaving my phone in the car. Even in that, God was in it. God was in me, even leaving my phone in the car, because apparently, on today, anyways, the phone would have been a distraction. Because when I got here in time, I told them I want to go everywhere with her. They did the first procedure. They were able to do the lumbar puncture, and as we proclaimed, it was successful. And they took us straight to in the IR, the radiology department, without letting me know that they were going there, which I asked them specifically to tell me. But God was in that. God was in that. They apologized to me and everything, but while they were there to go put that tube inside of her chest, like I said, I was a little upset, like, because everything today, it just seemed like everything was going wrong. Everything was going wrong. Like leaving the phone in the car, them not telling me, me feeling bad about with RJ, because I do, like, he's 6, and I just felt bad, but and it came from my joy again, and that's what the enemy does. I mean, from them telling me that she has now this hole that y'all said was gone and it was back even bigger. Guys, when I tell you I got up in this room and went off, My flesh is weak. Yes, it is. I'm not even gonna lie, and I don't care that my flesh is weak right now. But my spirit is being fed through each and everything that happens up in here. This is what happened when they took this bed out her room. I came up in here and 101 scriptures of healing all over her walls, all over the windows. I had a few of them on the doorposts. I had these already here. When you first walk into the room, I had these already here. Well, actually, I had, if you guys could notice with the tape, there's some of them that already had tape on them, and I put the longer strips. I added those all along the doorpost. All along the doorpost. And I'm pretty sure I could see the remnants because I couldn't let the doctor see I was doing this, but we had broke out that oil. I don't know if y'all could see the remnants on there, like if y'all could see the glare. Broke up the oil and put it all along the doorpost outside because they felt apparently someone or a patient or something felt some kind of way about me leaving them on the outside. So they said I had to leave them on the inside, but I had to make sure I surrounded the inside. Yeah. Over here on her bathroom door, on the table that she's eating on, let me see if I can aim this right here. On the table that she's eating, she's gonna be eating on very soon. Let me see, guys. We'll give you video of her soon, but right now, just to make sure everybody understands, we're not operating by sight, we're operating by faith. I'm not gonna put do a video of her, and plus she gave me them signs. We're playing charades up in here. She don't want to be on video. She was okay with the picture, but she don't want to be on video. But if y'all look, I'm trying to make sure I do this correctly, not to get her on here. If y'all look all along her bedpost, here we go, all along her bedpost, and then when they had moved the bed, put it all along the walls behind her bed. But they actually had took her out the room with the bed. So just to make sure she is resting on the word, I don't know if y'all can see them, but those strips all underneath her bed. These were being planted in the room. This is not to say just me covering her, but oh yeah, on the machines, on the IV bags. I don't know if y'all can see some of them on the IV bags, but on everything. Make sure we put them everywhere, because it's my responsibility to make sure I cover my wife right now. Let me tell you, they come back into this room and the nurses are shocked. From that surgery, they came back into this room and the nurses were shocked. Because when they went into the radiology department, they were poking and prying for that big air pocket and they couldn't even find it. Y'all hear me? They couldn't even find it. Yeah. When I tell y'all God is acting up in here, man. But I'm telling y'all, cover your families. 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 I can't say it enough. Like, the flesh is weak and the enemy is trying to make us see with our eyes only, but our spirits are yearning to come alive. And all we have to do is really open the doors and they'll come in. My wife is going to be good. My wife is going to be good. I don't care if I shed a tear or if whatever else I may be feeling. But what I know is that God is doing something right now. Y'all hear me? God is doing something right now. And tonight, what they're gonna do is instead, because like I said, they found that air, because they were supposed to do it this afternoon, make her do that test. They're not even gonna wait till tomorrow because of how good she's doing. They're gonna do it overnight with a minimal. They're confident with a minimal enough amount of staff that they're gonna do it tonight. The doctor, while I'm recording right now, just walked by the room. I don't know if they want to get on video or anything like that, but I'm gonna see you real quick. Um, you know what? I'm not. I feel that right now that I'm not, so I'm not. But amazing things are happening, y'all. Testimony is being drafted up right now. The author in the sky is writing the most beautiful sunset ending. It's gonna be amazing. And this video itself, in a year from now, is gonna be used to reach millions. I kid you not. People in hospitals are going to be healed remarkably because they're going to just go into practice. We win. That's it. I know we winning. Keep praying. Keep fasting. And for those of you who's fasting, we thank you. But everybody keep doing what you got to do and stand on that word. I don't give a heck what it looks like. Yeah, stay on that word and what we know. And we know God is faithful.